booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we are underway in London. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. Leading them out, someone we're all very excited to watch. It's the rookie out of Alabama.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down carry for Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
At the 43-yard line.
52 close. Green Jack, 6, Mega.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Forced out to his right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll fly ahead for a few. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
12, right, 97. Ready, ready.
Jones has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast.
A pickup of 2.
Back to Jones. And this time he's in. Touchdown, London. The Orbits finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Ravens nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Okay, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes again. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Orbits and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. We'll cobble together a yard there. Justin Matabike making that stop.
At the 37-yard line. 2 yards.
Second and 8. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Has it in close. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
Tyler Luke for the extra point.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Orbit 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Orbits are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Cut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. They'll play. Good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Has a lane inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown. The Orbits trim the lead to 1.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Orbits tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. We're all knotted up at 14. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. From the 43. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Paris first down.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 39. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They clearly haven't been giving his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 27. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off for first down.
On first down, Jackson finds a man right side. And he's in. Touchdown! The Ravens take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Paris.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Orbits returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Back to throw on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Come on, set, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They'll throw it. Flush down out to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Orbits earn the chance to tie before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards, and he has a chance to finish at number 1. First and 10, here's Jackson, headed out right. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete, so it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Second and 10 now. Flushed out of the pocket. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
This throw is caught. He has the touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. To throw it on first down. That's completed right side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So we have a one-score game here at the... Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Their work really cut out for them now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Throwing from the gun here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown! The Orbit struck the second half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hey, middle.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're gonna have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
And it's third down.
Jackson throwing here. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
42.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now this offense ready to head back out. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. To the air now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives them the first.
First and 10 at the 48.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
16 yards. That's good for A.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
From the gun on 3rd down. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and that forces them to 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They'll throw for the end zone. That one connects. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Orbits shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
We change it.
Blitz coming here, Jackson. Hopkins making the grab downfield. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
Sit up. Hey. Sit on.
Working inside the red zone. Left and reeled in by Hopkins. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Second and 6. At the 14-yard line.
Ready. Report.
Lamar throwing again. Buying some time right. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Report.
From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He'll look to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Orbits have some new life in the floor!
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
That's complete. Here's Jones. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, ready?
That's good. Ford, hey.
Set, ready,
Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down. On second down, Warren. And he takes it down to the 33. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, set, ready.
Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a first down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
This one is up and good. And the Orbits bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. He rolls to his right. Catches many down the right sideline. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game, Brock. Touchdown!
To number 83. Touchdown.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
Back to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he has this down to the 34. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go.
Come on, set.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Need this to force overtime. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now. Set.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Ravens make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final.